Superdome. This is a good team. We got even better team. 91 out the most homers. I have 39. Haven't been on this player looked at. I played 2 for AAA. Went down to Double A in 19 and moved up to Triple A. Played 2 in Triple A. Then I played MLB for 3 years. I was playing for 2022.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the third and final game in this. Now at the plate, Boomer Big Dog. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Pitch on the way. A weak chopper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Weinstein is going to have room out there as he puts. Ready for another chance. Boomer Big Dog 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Weinstein moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate. And they've taken a 1-0. Standing in, Brian Weinstein.
Brian Weinstein.
In the air out to straightaway left. Big Dog is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Boomer Big Dog earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, he plays and he stays alive, still 0-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Cabrera going back, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy.
Striding into the box, Brian Weinstein. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This one's down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
Job.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Boomer Big Dog. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, boy, you better hurry.
The relay. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
I didn't try the goes.
Digging in, Boomer Big Dog.
Left fielder, Boomer Big Dog.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the blowout continues.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the... Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it...
We should make it to the playoffs, but our record is 90 and like 60-something or 70-something. I know we came in second. Powerhouse, 91 overall, yes sir. Been grinding on this player, bro. Yep, we in first. The Braves made it. We clutch. They're in the wild card. The Reds made it. The Cubs didn't do good. The Orioles, Indians. Yeah, we clutched it. I do not leave the batting average. Hits? No, I'm not even close on there. At bats, not that much, but doubles, I'm on the board at 4. Triples, I'm not on there. I don't hit that much triples. I don't like hitting triples. Home runs, I almost beat him, but I'll take it. Yes, nothing on any. I should have been on there. Let me see my stats. Oh, I get a reward. Nice battle require. Oh. That's who won. That's who won. That's who won. What do I win? Oh, I won Gold Glover for left field. I knew I would have won it. Good, look at this bitch. Oh no. Player stats. Here's me. I only got 106. Did we make it to the place? Congratulations, Phillies. You're the season. You're 90 and 72. You won the division. You're taking the Reds on in the division series. Would you like to stop singing? Yes, ma'am. Alright, here we go. Game 1 of the playoffs. Alright. It's at Phillies, though. It's at Phillies.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join. Into the box, Boomer Big Dog. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Boomer Big Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that. In now for the Reds, Tom Sanchez. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Swing and a looper to left. Big Dog ranging forward, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside.
Settling in now, Stuart Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stuart Turner.
Line drive to left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
He's not getting through.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get...
All right.
Stepping in, Guillermo Vasquez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Big Dog waits on it. No trouble with this one, and that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Big Dog has it in his tracks, and so only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Phillies nothing.
Hey guys, I'll be back. Just give me like 2 minutes.
Leading off the inning, center field, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line softly toward the hole, but this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your Riding in once again, Tom Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a deep drive to left.
1-1-1.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping up to the plate, Boomer Big Dog. He singled his last time up.
Boomer Big Dog.
Now a swing and
Let's
a
go.
deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his first homer here in the series, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason.
Now at the plate, Tom Sanchez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game brisk pace to it so far. Hops this one up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better.
The batter, right fielder, John Cortez.
Popped him up. Rosario ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Boomer Big Dog, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Grounded down the third baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He beats the tag, safe, and with it they've taken the. Stepping in, Larry Clausen. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Tom Sanchez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB.
He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Our final line score.
Hi everyone.
That's our record.
From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. It's Game 2. Ty Blach will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one of the things we're going to know with Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup working. Doesn't throw very hard. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Has always had an advanced changeup, and that's really his bread and butter and his go-to pitch.
What?
Throw the curve and occasional slider, but for Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup to survive to get through this game.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Sanchez is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Boomer Big Dog comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marquez ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Big Dog takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Big Dog has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Boomer Big Dog.
Boomer Big Dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
What? All right.
3 runs already home here. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
I'll be back. Alright, guys, I'm back.
Pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it. Absolutely no play on that ball. The second has left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Williams.
0-2 delivery. Chopped
All right,
weakly to the left.
hold on right there.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Third baseman, number 8.
So coming to the plate, Michael Franco. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Larry Clausen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Larry Clausen.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left. At the plate, Boomer Big Dog. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marquez has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Leading off for the Reds, catcher.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Big Dog has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's one out. Sure.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
2-0. 2-1 game for advance.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
5-2, the final score tonight.
Okay, Bubba. Oh, we probably play Dodgers, bro.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Game 3 of the NLDS. Next.
Come on, boys.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. At the plate, Boomer, Big Dog. First chance for it here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Vasquez sprinting after it. And that ends the inning.
That was probably late.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Into the box now, Tom Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is line to left. And a base hit there for the Reds, their first of the ball game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
His eyes.
Digging in, Guillermo Vasquez. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Now batting, Boomer Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. To the left side, but it's well foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sanchez has it in his tracks. 2 down. So striding forward now, Boomer Big Dog, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Down the third baseline. Garcia is right there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Larry Clausen. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I'm 0 for 3. I'm not doing good this game.
Larry Clausen.
The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Big Dog moves over, makes the catch, and that'll return.
I'm gonna get up.
Coming to the plate now, Boomer Big Dog. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is.
I cannot play this game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Went 0 for 4. They're gonna take my contact. They're down the fuck you bitches. They're gonna take my contact down for no fucking reason. Alright, I'm choosing our jerseys. I hate the roof. Ooh, I love that one. Alright. Shoot. 10 games. Alright. The postseason. LA is already in it. We just need to win this game, then we're in it, bro. I'm probably with 7. That's bonus, so.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Game 4.
Phillies. Come on, guys.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Oh, no.
Digging in now for Philadelphia. Boomer, Big Dog. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Oh, my God.
So stepping in, Guillermo Vasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Guillermo Vasquez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Big Dog giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Guillermo Vasquez. He flew out in his last at it with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Big Dog is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Boomer, Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's it. Let's go.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Yeah, great job right there.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in for his second at bat, Maikel Franco. 1 for 1 as he reached base with it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. That'll bring up Tony Walters. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Number 2.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep into the upper deck and gone. Standing in, Boomer Big Dog, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Big Dog.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Vasquez moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Boomer Big Dog.
Left fielder, Boomer Big Dog.
First offering on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Vasquez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. striding in to start the ninth. Boomer Big Dog, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Popped high in the air. Garcia is there for it. One down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Guillermo Vasquez. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning, with his guys in need of some ninth inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Oh, and he goes with the slider here and rides it out to deep left field. Did he get enough of it? He did. Over.
Get out of here, Reds. Shouldn't have made it anyways. That's trash.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing.
We made it, sir. Carried the first 2 games, though, sir. Taking. Who are we playing? It's a Dodgers my son. On to 17. On to 7. It's tied at 2-2. Alright. We just need this one. Right here. Court Bellator. Got 4 homies.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer. In now, Boomer Big Dog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tolles. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Boomer Big Dog, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Avalos onto the grass. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1. Now at the plate, Boomer Big Dog. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's running. Knocked up. Calhoun makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Why would you?
Next hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 3. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Brady Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Boomer Big Dog, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
This man can't hit shit.
Leave a couple. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did.
We're tied 3-3 now, bro. We'll be playing the Angels. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh, please.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup.
Batting third, left fielder, Boomer Big Dog.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Runner goes for second. Hit back toward the mound. Throw gets him 2 down. Big Dog stands at second with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Mike Bronco.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Chopped
Right here,
to
easy,
the
easy.
left. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Boomer Big Dog, and their runners at the corners now.
Boomer Big Dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now the relay home, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Now a dive with the base.
I'm asleep.
With 2 gone.
Boomer Big Dog.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left, and he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Next for the Dodgers, Brady Bryant. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discuss.
Leading off the inning, Sean McDonald, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Digging in, Boomer Big Dog.
Leading off for the Phillies, left fielder, Big Dog.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Bryant is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Now in the box, Brady Bryant. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Big Dog on the move. And the Phillies are moving on. They're headed back to the World Series.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the...
Woo. All we need to do now, boys. Yes, we won!
A congratulatory phone call. The player is offered advice on contract matters. Hitting arbitration for the first time means having leverage for the first time.
Sir, we won, sir. Mic, guys, if it's not working. The Indians and the Yankees must want me bad, bro. Nope. They were still okay. They come back again. White Sox. No. other team. Yankees, I'm not going with you. My legs itching bad, guys.
Spring training is about knocking off the rust and getting ready to once again chase a title.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Wait. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all later. Next episode, we'll be seeing Red Sox.